Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod on the mound, number 26. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Fought off foul. Tatis waits. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and he'll be safe at first.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now Machado up here. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Tatis leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Breaking ball, and that got him. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And it's just foul. That was close. Ground ball to first, could be 2. And he takes it himself for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this.
Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Padres leave a pair. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fermin down to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Watch Soto.
Cara preocupada al hueso.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Cronenworth puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy? Finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment.
Lindor the move. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Merrill, an all.
Hand pink waving.
All-Star a season ago, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Beatty to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. 1 out, bases empty. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Jose Iglesias. There's a strike.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2-1. That one drifts inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is fouled back. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Starling Marte up to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
That's a base hit. Throw over to first.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner takes off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a ball. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Bases juiced, no outs. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jose Siri swings through it for strike 1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Nimmo swings through it for strike one. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, top half of the third inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Top of the third, no score. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Now batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Manny Machado now. Not even close there. And that is ball one. This one in the air, center field. Siri in position. Two down. Now the DH for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn. In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. He was late there, strike one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though. Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Little chopper rolls foul. Alonso at second with two down. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luis Arias. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Soto snags it for the second out.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Darvish back to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one down the line, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. Swung on, belted. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A solo shot. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the catch, inning over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0.
Homer run.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and makes the grab. And there's one away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a flat.
Batazo de Álvarez Fuego.
And that is strike 2. That one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitch.
Back safely. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Squirts away a little bit. Fermin into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Laureano comes up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-1. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Manny Machado. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ryan O'Hearn on the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Fought off foul for Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy. He's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 out, space is empty. Off the mark there, and the count 2-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. Down in order go the Mets. And our score remains. Back here at Citi Field, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that is out of play.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Right side, Beatty throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting,
Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
Jose Iglesias.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Headed towards the corner. Nimmo running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. In the air, center field. Siri. He makes the grab. And that is that. So no run. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Pete Alonso. On the ground. Tosses across to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Swing and a foul straight back. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Beatty at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Hard on the ground to first. Arise. Takes it himself. Darvish gets him 1, 2, 3. Back here in Queens. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down. And when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 26, done for the afternoon, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Gregory Soto.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Manny Machado. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. It's softly on the ground left side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ground ball up the middle. Iglesias fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And now Francisco Alvarez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's Jose Siri. Fouled off left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt, ball one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. But he throws on the brakes. Gets back to second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Cronenworth throws on to first. They get the out on Soto. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're at the top of the 8th, so here's the Padres DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 3-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That's back. And gone!
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're
Bueno, se puso picante el juego.
it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Stanek into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And a foul ball. That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that is that. But
Lo levanta y se llevan.
well, one-run game, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Whips it across, and a couple of quick outs. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Foul ball there. Darvish delivers. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Iglesias makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie, oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one gets past the catcher. Fermin into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, that one rides up and in.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top of the 9th. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Late swing, foul to the left. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find the zone.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Arise stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop to his knee. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look.
Bottom 9. Now at the plate, Mark Vientos. Pinch hitter coming on. Ronnie Mauricio.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Tatis going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. And he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings and misses. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
1 strike away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped on a line. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton.